All right, today I'm going to talk about Chatgpt5 and I'm going to talk about the chat agent. Now, as you see here, it says agent mode, 40 more available on August 24th. They only give you 40 times to use the run. Didn't know that the first time I was using it, and I kept putting the task in to tweak it and stuff. Didn't know that's what they call a run, and you only get 40 times to do it. So I ran out of time, so I won't get 40 more till August 24th, so I can't even run the chat agent. It's no credits to buy. You cannot buy credits for it. You can't. You gotta wait till your time. Okay? Because I'm already on Pro for ChatGPT, because you have to be on Pro to use it anyway. But I'm like, that's it? So I gotta wait till August 24th? Yeah, I gotta wait till August 24th. So we won't be running any tasks. But now I got the answer to it all. How not to use all your runs up, okay? Because the chat agent is for a task, for it to do a task for you. It's not a prompt, it's a task, okay? So I had it running the task of scanning through Etsy and making me a spreadsheet on anything that has 20 in the cart in the category I want and whatever I pick. So I got that task, okay? So that's the task I was tweaking, and then I ran out of space. So now, see, this is my chat agent mode task for Etsy, right? So I kept tweaking it. That's why it's so long. Because I kept tweaking it and add stuff and stuff like that. Okay. But then I didn't know that I was doing it all wrong, right? As far as, why I ran out of space. Now I know why I ran out of space. I'm trying to open this. Hold on. I did update. Hold on. Oh, it's on my desktop. It hasn't been updated. So, is it updated now? Because I'm trying to open this notepad and it wouldn't open because that's where I put the notes at. Let me see. Check for updates. Install, relaunch. Okay, let me do that. Because they want to go to my app when I click that. So let me make sure it's on 5. So I can go to my app. Looks like it's on 5 to me. There it is. My shared conversation. Alright. So what I found out is I was doing it all wrong. So this is why I'm making this video. So y'all won't do it wrong and use all your chat agent mode, so it says you reach your monthly limit for agent mode. So they giving you 40 runs a month. Okay, you cannot get more. I asked it. Need more limits. Right now, your agent mode limit for the month is maxed out. You cannot get any more until the date they gave you. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, so it told me that I could combine similar tasks into one run. If you're doing multiple Etsy searches like ghost clip art and pumpkin clip art, group them together in a single batch instead of separate runs. And see, what I was doing, I was changing the category and running it again on a separate run. That's how I used up all my time, my runs. So do not do that. Batch them up, okay? And then it says use filter plus tweak instead of restarting. So I kept restarting. So I could have just tweaked it for the next thing, okay? Run one search, then adjust filters, price, seller, type, newest, etc. inside the same run rather than launching a fresh one each time. So this is what I wasn't doing. I wasn't tweaking the task inside the run. Okay, it said pull more data per run. Instead of collecting 5 listings, which I was doing because I thought it was too long if I did more, they said instead of coming back for more, aim to grab 20 or 30 listings in one go. So you're not repeating the process. See, 30 listings. I should have been pulling 30 listings. Okay. Okay, chain related actions. If you need both a spreadsheet and keyword ideals, request both in the same agent run. So it collects and formats in one pass. See, I didn't even think about the keywords and stuff. You know, I had made the spreadsheet and it had different things in the spreadsheet, but I never put the keyword ideals in there. I should have put, give me a title, keywords, and description for stuff. Damn. Well, I really don't need a description. Let's say the title and the keywords. Or should I just say keywords? I don't know. Because that might be too much with a spreadsheet, the title part. Maybe I just do the keywords. I don't know. We got to tweak it again when we do it again. Okay, save reusable prompts. If you do the same type of search often, like your Etsy bestseller filter, keep that as a single master prompt so you can just paste it and tweak those keywords instead of building from scratch. Yeah, I do save it because that's what that is back here on the notepad. That's the save task. And then I just put it in the chat agent. But then I know that I should have tweaked it in that same run instead of doing a new run with a new tweak. You know, that's what I was doing. See, didn't know. Because they ain't come with no instructions. If you want, I could create you a Boss Lady Batch Agent template so it can run multitask. The max, okay, yeah, sure. And it made me like a template that I needed. And then it gave me like well, it says on here on the prompt that they gave me search SE for keywords 1, keyword 2, keyword 3, and you put whatever keywords you're gonna put in that. In the same run, apply filters, star seller, digital items, bestseller, URL tweak, sort new. So what they did, they condensed everything I said in that long thing is condensed right here into one spreadsheet column, product name, in cart, whatever. They said all that. So I can just take this paragraph and add it on to the end. They didn't say everything in the task, so I can just put that on the end of the task. So I can just copy this and throw it in on the task. The task that I have right here, which is the main task. So I'm just gonna throw that in there on the bottom because I can just throw the keywords in these little spots. Keyword, keyword, keyword. You know, so we just gonna throw it in there because the rest of the tasks, they just condense like everything I said up here. But I got some stuff up here that I had to put in because it kept doing something. So I'm gonna leave that there. So we might just leave that on the bottom. And if it's confused, it will ask me, do you mean this? Do you mean that? You know, before they do the task. So I ain't worried about it. So we're going to add that on the bottom, what they said there. So it says, why this saves you runs. You're doing multiple keywords at once. It collects all qualified products in one sweep instead of 5 at a time. And you're getting a spreadsheet plus SEO in the same run. You can swap the keywords each time without rebuilding the instructions. See? If you want, I can make a ready paste master version that already tell it your niches, ghost, pumpkin, coffee, fall, ghost, whatever. Sure, I said. So they made me a Boss Lady Batch Agent master prompt again that has the keywords in it like ghost clip art, pumpkin clip art, fall, coffee, whatever. But that's what they just gave me with the keyword spot. So we they filled out the 14 days old thing. This one's a little different, so I'm just going to take this off and I'm going to stick it on the bottom, but not saying I'm going to put both of them on. I'm just going to stick it here so I know where it's at. So we can stick that there for right now. And then this version covers Ghost, Pumpkins, Halloween, Fall Quotes, so. So you hit 5 niches at once and get the data. So that way I get 5 niches at once and get the data and the SEO in the same run. This is what I wasn't doing because, look, I'm just figuring this out. Ain't no instructions, okay? Plus, I didn't know you had a limit because ChatGPT didn't tell me I had a limit. Well, it did kept popping up. You got 5 runs left or something like that. And I was like, well, what do they mean? Because it wasn't no instructions, so I didn't know what they meant. I know now. I ran out of runs, and that's why I got to wait till the 24th, which is another 10 days before I can use it again. So we got that part, and then, yeah, that's what we want. We want to find all the niches in one. Okay, we can hit 5 niches in one run, so we won't be using up our runs. If you want, I can also make you a winter Christmas batch version now, so you're ready when the season starts. So I said, sure, make it for me. So they made me one for because I'm getting ready to do some Christmas stuff, so by the time the 24th come, I'll be ready for that. So I'm going to copy that and stick it on the bottom of here on my notepad because it stays on my notepad. So I know where's it. So that's going to be winter ones. Okay, and this means when November rolls around, you can run fall batch plus winter batch back to back and get 10 inches worth of data in just 2 runs instead of 10 separate ones. Yep, if you want, I can also build a one-click seasonal switch version where all 4 seasons, spring, summer, fall, are stacked in one master prompt. So you can grab the whole year trend in a single run. That will really stretch your limits, sure. I always say sure. Here's your one-click seasonal switch. So here go one right here. So this one says, search Etsy for the following keywords in one run: spring, floral clips, Easter bunny, PNG, spring coffee, PNG, pastel quote, PNG, butterfly clip art. Then they got the summer, then they got the fall, and they got the winter. So this is like a one run, seasonal thing. So I'm just going to put that on there too. So I know where's it. And when I paste it on the task, I just pick which one I want to pick. So, but yeah, we're going to put that on there too. So we have that sitting over there. And let's see. With this, you can just swap the keywords in the season. If you notice a hot new trend and still keep it in one run, you'll go from burning 16 plus runs to 1 or 2 runs for the exact same amount of data. See, they didn't even know that. If you want, I can also make you a plug and play Google Sheet format. So every time you paste the data into auto colors and sorts new, premium, and under $5 items without you touching anything. That way you don't have to be reformatted every run. Sure. Here's a plug and play Google Sheet. It's already set up light green. It's new light blue, under $5. Gold premium, $10 high demand. You can drop it in results from seasonal batch runs and it will color code them instantly. Download it. So we're going to hit that download here. Well, you know what? I think I already downloaded that, right? I did already download it. I got that. If you want, you can also make it, okay. I think we already downloaded this. So let me go to Google Sheets. Sheets. It's on the Sheets, on Google Sheets. Because I already downloaded that. Let me try. I got to figure out how you put one spreadsheet into another. I was trying it today, and I couldn't do it. And I was like, why can't I do this? I just couldn't do it. Google Sheets. Let me get, oops, did I say Google whatever? Let me get the Google Sheets. sign in and go to the other email. Okay. So this is what it gave me. So see how it has the cute ghost PNG, pumpkin coffee clip, winter snowman, gothic PNG, autumn leaves pack. And this is just a sample up here. So it will have the in the cart, the price, the seller's clickable, store, theme style, and then they have whether it's new or not, days added, bundle, whether it's a bundle, yes or no, 24-hour demand, they tell me that, commercial, whether it's commercial, yes or no, and they give me the product URL. That's the perfect spreadsheet, right? So then I got to figure out when I do it, how do I get the other spreadsheets that it makes me into this spreadsheet? I don't know how to do that. I had to Chatgpt that. so I could figure that one out. But basically, we was doing agent all wrong. So hopefully y'all understand the agent is a task and you have 40 runs a month and you shouldn't be doing new runs. If you're doing the same thing, just tweak what you have on that run and it keep going. So now we know. Thank me later.